Oh, we are cooking in the kitchen this morning. Of course, football season just started, and we're going back to school, so we want something really easy so you can get the kids on with their homework, or they maybe have games going on, and if you want to sit down and watch a game. So we're cooking some easy stuff and some delicious stuff this morning.
That's right. Our bestie and nutritionist, Sara Sullivan, is here to cook with us this morning, and we were so excited, Sara, to see what you've got for us today.
Yes. So are you ready for it, guys?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
Extra veggie turkey taco stuffed peppers. It's a mouthful, but I promise it's so simple to pull together.
I know our producer was telling me about it earlier, and we were laughing at how much of a mouthful it was to say.
I got it all out, right?
One more time, take another step.
Extra veggie taco turkey stuffed peppers.
There we go.
I even sped it up, right?
All right, so, where are we starting?
Okay. So first, in a big skillet, we're going to saute about half of a large onion and 1 pound of ground turkey.
Okay.
You can always use beef, you can use ground chicken, and I've even seen recipes for this if you want to go with a veggie option to chop up some portobello mushrooms. You might like that, Jeff, right?
Jeff would love that.
Yeah, I don't like mushrooms.
Because the portobello mushrooms are kind of like meaty. You know what? When you add all the spices, I bet you wouldn't even know.
A lot of times when mushrooms are in things is when I can eat them.
Yeah.
I don't like just a plain mushroom, but...
Right, if it's all mixed in with the spices.
It's the texture for me. So.
Yeah, so we're just going to cook that for about 5 minutes until the turkey's cooked through. Okay. And now here's where we're going to add all of our flavor makers, and that's where I'm going to pull you guys into the mix.
All right, here we go. All right.
Okay, so we're going to do 1 teaspoon each. We've got our lime. You've got these spices kicking around your pantry. I just prefer.
Right?
Yeah, it just tastes a little better. Okay.
Batting first.
Okay, batting first. We've got
Jeff, you're gonna go first.
1 teaspoon of cumin.
So that's 2.
Christian, you've got, do you have the smoked paprika?
I've got smoked paprika.
And I definitely do not recommend the flavoring. This spoon right here.
Oh, I'll do this one. Oh, that one doesn't fit. All right.
I think I've done that to you guys before. This is our chili powder. So we'll do a teaspoon of chili powder, more or less. And you know, the heat on chili powders varies, so if you like it spicy, you know, use one that's a little spicier. You're up with the garlic powder?
Got the garlic powder, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, lots of
Boom,
garlic.
there we go.
At least we've got 1 teaspoon of oregano.
All right.
Once you pour that in, I'll be the stir guy.
We got the spoon issue.
See the spoon thing, yeah.
So we're just going to mix that all together. I'm going to add just a little bit of salt. You don't want to do too much because you can always taste it at the end and add more, but you can never take it out, right?
These spices smell amazing.
Doesn't it smell so yummy?
Turkey and the onion, yummy.
Yeah, and taste it first, right? Because maybe you don't need as much salt.
Yes, always taste first.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, Christian, I'll have you add in some salsa. We're going to do a cup, so just eyeball it. Is that scary to you?
No, I think I can do it.
Eyeball
it's
it.
a good chunk of this.
Yeah, we'll leave just a little bit to garnish after. And you want to get your favorite salsa. So at my house, nobody likes chunky salsa, so I always get one that's a little bit,
It's probably good, right?
blend it up. Yeah,
Oh,
that
I like
looks great.
salsa.
Maybe a little more?
Salsa.
we
Sure.
All
I
right,
mean,
why not?
you do you,
Hey,
right?
you do. You're the pourer.
That's what my gut told me was good. Okay.
Yeah, and you can always add more at the end too. So we're just going to add the salsa,
smells
give
so
that a good stir. And then, Jeff, you're doing such a good job stirring. So
excellent.
I'll have
Yeah, keep it up.
Christian add 1 can of rinsed and drained black beans.
All right, here we
You could
go.
always use pinto, kidney, right on in there. A little extra protein, a little extra fiber. We're going to do...
And Christian hasn't spilled once.
I know.
I'm doing better than
Oh, wait,
Jeff.
hold on.
Don't jinx them, I was going to say.
there
Jeff, I'll have you add in 1 cup of frozen corn. I got the fire roasted. I just
Looks
like
really
the
good.
flavor. You could always do fresh too.
All right, let's see
So
how
you can
Christian
add that
stirs
right in.
and I'll pour. How's
Right?
that? All right, cheers.
All right.
Cheers,
Little
spatula.
roll vessel.
There we go.
And then we're going to add in 1 cup of
What is that?
frozen cauliflower rice. So hence our extra veggie
Okay.
turkey taco stuffed peppers.
I would have never guessed that that's cauliflower.
Yeah, so this
Looks
is
like
what's
onions.
great. If you're making this for kids, it's
Yeah.
just an easy way to sneak in another extra vegetable, so we'll toss that in.
Okay.
Now, traditional stuffed peppers are made with rice. So if by any chance you don't have frozen cauliflower, you can always add rice into the dish. But a lot of people now are doing like lower carb dinners too, so this kind of fits in with that as
Almost
well.
as a Texas caviar kind of
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah, okay, so you're gonna
looks
mix
good.
that up. And Jeff, I'm gonna have you assume your stirring duties. Once again, well, Christian, you prep
Okay.
our peppers.
Oh, nice
That was a
save.
good save there.
Nice
That was a
save.
very good save. Okay, we've got 4 peppers that we're gonna cut in half.
All right.
So you're just gonna cut right down the center.
Pressure's on.
I know.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to take out the membranes. If you want to leave the stems.
Is that what they're really
this one was
called?
slightly
Yeah.
uneven.
Membranes?
That's okay.
That's okay. One will have a little extra filling.
That's
It's
all
all. Now, some recipes, they cut just the top off the pepper, like a whole stuffed pepper. I just find that they can tip over, and it's a little bit harder to fit them in the oven. So I always
Maybe a
cut them
little
in
harder
half.
So you're making them like a little boat or something. or
You're making a
bowl.
little boat.
All right.
And here's the fun thing too. If you don't like peppers, you can always do, you can use this same mixture to do stuffed tomatoes,
Oh, okay.
stuffed zucchini.
All right, I hope that's what you're
Eggplant.
going for.
Perfect.
Is that fine? All right.
Yep. And you're gonna, you put the filling in and they'll cook down a little bit. So it doesn't have to be perfect. That's the beauty with cooking, right?
And you
That's
can also
right.
grab a tortilla and have like a real taco, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So this meat actually, that's a great point, Jeff, is one that you can make up for meal prep. So if you wanted to just make the filling and keep it in the fridge, you could put it in omelets, you could do tacos. Do you know what I mean? Lots of different ways to use it. So he's going to cut the peppers.
There we go. Now that's a nice
Yes.
half of
Right?
a bell pepper.
Okay. So we're going to preheat the oven to 375. And while that's preheating, we'll just grate some cheese here. I do about a cup. You want a little extra for putting on top before you pop them into the oven.
Okay.
All right, so we'll add that right into the mixture and just stir it around until
Okay.
it melts. Yep, perfect. And then when our peppers are all chopped, we put them into a greased baking dish. Sorry, I did give you the tough job.
No, I'm very focused. I'm gonna. There we go. Look at
Right,
that.
you're doing a great job.
All right.
You can put them right into the pan. I like to do, like I said, multicolored.
Let me bring this over
Yeah,
here.
bring it closer, and then we'll just scoop this in. Now, what's really neat with stuffed peppers, they are actually kind of a global cuisine. So you're gonna find these in a lot of different ethnic cooking. So I've made stuffed peppers before that have Indian flavors that use like almonds and raisins, Greek stuffed peppers, which are really good with olives and feta, and even Asian stuffed peppers.
All right, so what's next
Okay,
now?
so what's next? Are you ready? You're gonna scoop a little bit
can I
into
scoop
one of
with
the
this?
All
peppers.
right,
Yeah.
I'm still on the peppers over here. So,
All right, I'm running
so
out
Jeff,
of
you
room.
gotta, yeah.
Yep. Well, at 375, and these little guys are going to bake for about 25 minutes, I would say, until the peppers soften. And then we're going to get some garnishes ready. So I like to cut up a little bit of avocado to put on top. Sour cream works great, some additional salsa. Look at you go. I gave you probably the world's tiniest spoon.
Yes. And
To
I just
do
had
this.
I just had my first spill, my
Right?
first mess. That's all right.
No, it looks
There
good.
we go. Last of the peppers.
Last of the
are
peppers.
Done.
Yep.
I might have cut a little into the pepper.
Right.
As long as you're not cutting into your hand, that's,
That's
all that
right.
matters.
That's right.
And when you do have a little bit more time and you've got a bigger spoon, we can just really pack it all in there.
Yeah.
So I find that 4 peppers, you'll get 8 halves, is a perfect amount for the volume of
we go.
filling that we have.
Yeah, and the
Look at
cheese
that.
kind of helps it all kind of stick together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look, just a little messy over there. Not
All right,
too
why
bad,
don't you have
guys.
Kristen?
Not
You
too
can
bad.
do the,
We got
you
all
can
the
do the
seeds.
garnish.
So
right
we'll
here.
garnish with a little bit of cilantro.
Ooh, I love cilantro.
I do too.
I don't have the gene that makes it taste like soap.
I
I'm
know.
very grateful.
That yes, I agree with you. I love it. But if you don't like it, you can omit, do
we go.
chives, parsley, a little bit of cheese on each one,
A bit of
Jeff.
cheese.
Yep. I'm going to borrow your spoon here, and we'll scoop out the avocado.
What kind of cheese is this?
So I just used a Monterey Jack, but you could use cheddar, whatever you happen to have on hand.
I got the
And they're
cheese on there.
beautiful,
All right.
aren't they?
They're
And then we'll just
beautiful.
put some sliced avocado right on top. You want to do
Yum.
the avocado
All right, you
when it
grab
comes
that.
out
I'll
of
do
the
a
oven.
couple.
When it comes out of the oven.
When it comes out of the
All
oven.
right, now after we cook it, I'll bake it, it's all ready to go, right?
All ready to go. And definitely eat them warm, but leftovers are awesome for a reheat quick desk lunch. And there you have it.
So that's what you put in the oven, and then we've got the finished
Yes,
product
the
as
finished
well.
product, voila.
It
Oh, look
looks
at it.
beautiful. The colors of the peppers are just such a nice touch. The green, the oranges, the reds, so nice.
Yeah, can't wait for a taste. Now, for folks that might want to cook this at home when they're getting ready for football season or trying to get an easy meal the night before school, what website can they go to? Where can they find us?
Head on over to sarasullivan.com.
All right.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks, guys.
And as we head into break, you can scan the QR code on your screen to give us a follow on Instagram. Our account is ArcMaine23. We'll be right back.
You can have one of these?
Oh, I'm having one for
All right,
sure.
how about 2?